Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, sending a love to you. It's Sunday the 21st of June 2020, and wishing all fathers, dads, happy Father's Day. Right now I'm going to share with you a throwback podcast upload that I done back in October 2019, offloading my frustration, upset, emotions of not being able to get hold of my dad, and expressing, though he says he loves me, which I'm sure he does, but his actions is not what I call love. So I'm sure there are many out there that can relate to having an absent father, and the pain and the hurt and the whole mixed emotions that it has through childhood, teenagehood, adulthood. It affects us greatly and our relationships. But yeah, this is just me keeping it real as I do Lady of Variety. It's actually one of my cousins that heard this podcast of mine, and it really touched her, and she said that she thinks I should send it to my dad so he can hear and understand what his absence and the effect it's had on me. And in all honesty, I would never have done it, even though my podcast is there for the world to listen to. I'm an open book. But I figured that she's right. It couldn't be more meaningful to send him something like this on Father's Day, even though I didn't remember it was Father's Day, but as a Father's Day gift, sharing my truth with him. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Sorry. And this is it. Chat back to me. Let me know if you can relate. Let me know if you've had an absent father. Maybe he's back in your life again. Maybe you've never known him. Whatever the case may be, it's good to talk. And for anyone that is fortunate enough to have their father in their life and a beautiful relationship, this is for you to share the love, share your great memories, your great times, because though there's us that only wish we could have half of what you have with your fathers, it's about celebration while also being about talking about this sensitive subject that many find hard to talk about, more so men or young guys. But we must learn to talk about it because it is affecting many of us, and there's nothing better than getting it out than keeping it bottled in. So this is from me sharing my story, and thank you for listening. And don't forget to subscribe, share and like, and see you on my next upload. It will continue after the intro. Thank you.
not even be able to pick up the phone to call you to see if you're all right or anything.
Good afternoon, my lovelies. Saturday, 19th of October 2019 at 14:37. Literally just woken up, having got in this morning about 10 to 8 from my night shift. And I just wanted to recap on my last podcast, That's Not Love, regarding my dad. Actually having him wake me up because I heard my Skype ringing on my computer. Though I didn't answer it because I was still in my sleep, and then when I looked around, it was ringing again and it was him. But I didn't answer it because I'm like, yeah, not impressed. Even though, yes, I'm used to my dad and his ways like this, and everyone's different, but still, when he upsets me because of doing this, then yeah, I just have time out in it. But then I thought, all right, no, Nick, just call him and let him know, as always, that I'm not impressed. You should have let me know what your new number is rather than making me call 2 numbers and it's dead. They'll still not even get it because they just don't. Men, regardless of the relationship with you, are just different anyway. And my dad has been doing this from as long as I can remember. But just because I'm used to it, it doesn't make it any less easier to deal with, you know, because it still does upset me. Because you're meant to be my dad. I'm meant to be able to pick up the phone and call you whenever, you know what I mean? And yeah, only God knows why, you know what I mean? He's like this. And everyone is different, I appreciate that. Not everyone knows how to reciprocate, if that's the right word, reciprocate or show the love or be in there, or like I said, being a parent, there is no guidebook to it. They just learn as they go along, innit? And my dad is still learning. Even though he's recently only been back in my life, but yeah, it's crazy. And then when I did click on Skype to try and call him back, I saw he'd left me a message at 14:08 this afternoon saying, "Hi Princess, hope you're well and all's going well with you. If so, I thank our living God. Love you lots and lots and miss you. Here's a great big hug and cuddles for my little princess. Big kiss, Dad." Like, yeah, as always, his words are great, beautiful. He lets me know he loves me, but as the saying goes, actions speak louder than words, innit? And you saying you miss me, well, hello. You know where I am. I don't know where you are. So, again, that's you can't miss me, otherwise you'd be coming to see how I am. You know what I mean? All those little things. But again, yes, I'm used to it, but it still doesn't make it right. Definitely doesn't. So let me see, while I'm on recording this, let me see, I'm going to try and call him. And and I've just seen, forgetting that Skype actually shows the number that a person's calling from. So this is his number. So I'm going to put this in, make a note of that and put it in my phone. But I'm going to call him via Skype because Skype to Skype is free. And like I said, I'd left him a message letting him know yesterday that I weren't impressed via his Skype because I saw that he had been on a few days ago. But like I said, my dad is how he is. He moves how he moves, and I understand that he's not your everyday average dad or Joe Public. I hear that, but it still doesn't make it right. You know what I mean? And he still don't get it. He probably never will. And you know what I mean? Feeling how I was feeling yesterday, well, is something that, again, I'm used to. The only difference is I'm used to sharing it just in my diary, whereas I've just kept it real and shared it on my podcast, because I'm sure I'm not the only one out there that has a dad like that, you know. And like I said, for those of you that have a dad that is consistent there, I envy you. I take my hat off to you. But yes, everyone is different, and unfortunately this is my life, my journey, and how my dad is. Don't love him any less, it just makes me love him even more, but it's still just not right. So anyway, let me try and see if he answers. If he does, obviously I ain't going to make the audio continue running, but just to prove my point, I'm going to try and call him again. Let's see if he answers. I bet you he don't, because he sent that message, so he'll think that's alright until next time, but it ain't, Dad. But we'll see, innit? What is wrong with men? So as you can hear, this is Skype calling.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a...
There you go. So no, he didn't answer. And I bet you he'll end up trying to call me again now. And then I'll just be annoyed because I tried calling you haven't answered. And it's just back and forth. Again, something I've been used to for years now. But it just, it doesn't get any easier. So there we have it, peeps. Yeah. Surprised that he got back to me so quick. So he obviously heard my voice message. And like I said, he sent that message. Thanks, Dad. But, yeah. Your actions of coming to see I am and calling regular is what I'd prefer. But hey, that's because you want something, doesn't mean you get it. Regardless of if your parents or not. It is just what it is, peeps. But I'm wishing you all a blessed day. And, yeah. Just be grateful and thankful if you've got parents that are on point. Yeah. And as always, thank you for listening to me. LOV, Lady of Variety. I might stay in bed another hour, because before night, 6 o'clock, I've got to leave out and go back to work. But enjoy your Saturday, peeps, and yeah, laters.